Hello. Sorry, you probably caught me coughing. Um, I am sorry I'm late tonight. The snow kept me, um, well, got me home later than I anticipated, and I had to go roundabout to deliver some Stampin' Goods. But my husband wanted to go out to eat, so we went out to eat, and I'm back. And you can see I got my Christmas tree up in my craft room, and it's beginning to look like Christmas outside. It's nice and snowy. Now I know that Reba, I don't know if you're on. Go ahead and chime in if you are, but I know that you probably don't get snow for Christmas, but it's beautiful up here, but the roads are yucky. So anyway, thanks for joining me tonight. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sharon Rogers, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Wells, Maine. And I'm coming to you as I do every Friday night with a video of a project, usually a card, but sometimes some other things. So I think we're going to get started. I'm going to turn you down and show you what we're going to be doing. If I can figure out how I can, I know I can. All right, I'm going to put you in the holder. Oh, my phone is giving me a reminder that I can watch myself now. That's kind of funny. Let me move my keyboard out of the way. And I am going to let you look at what we will be playing with tonight while I get my iPad set up so that I can see any comments that come in. Hey, please be sure to say hi or give me a thumbs up or a heart or something. That just helps my channel get a little traction, helps people find me faster, and bumps me to the top. If you're ever searching, a search engine works much better if there's more people involved. So the more likes, hearts, follows, etc. I get, the better I can serve you. But I don't really know how I'm supposed to watch myself here. Oh, there we go. I think I found it. Yeah, there we are. Let me just wave, see what the delay is like. Okay, it's several seconds, but all right. So Sheila has chimed in and said hello. Hello, Sheila. All right, we are going to be doing this card tonight. I suspect there's some other people watching. Well, I know that there are because it says that there's 3 watching. If you are signed into YouTube, please go ahead and say hi so I know who's watching. We're going to be doing this very easy card tonight. And I don't know if you know, but it is December 16th, and so I'm behind. I don't even know how many Christmas cards I need. I may have enough. I don't think I do. So we're gonna do something that's fairly simple tonight. But this is a Sharon type of card, and it's a Sharon type of card because it's very clean looking. It's lots of white. I like white at Christmas, and then those pops of color. So that's what we're going to be focusing on tonight. Uses a couple of products. So one of the things that we'll be using is this Merry Melody embossing folder. And this folder is not retiring. It's not on the last chance list. Hooray, which is great because I love, love, love this folder. Is going off. Okay, got it. So I love music, and so I love having this texture in the background. And then we will be using the Leaves of Holly bundle, and the Leaves of Holly bundle is retiring. So this is your last chance to get this. I love it. In fact, probably what I will be doing right after Christmas, I like to make cards for the next year, so I'm not quite as stressed. I do have some kicking around from last year, so I just need to find those and see what I've got. Some other things that I've made with this set. This is a card very similar to what is in the catalog, the July to December catalog. That uses this particular set. We did a card this summer at my Christmas in July. Let me see if I can find it. I was almost thinking about doing it tonight, but I changed my mind. it is. Oh, yes, I do. Hold on. Hold on, I've got it. It's over here. So this is the card I was thinking about doing tonight, but I know that a lot of you that have chimed in tonight or tuned in tonight have seen this or even made it yourselves. It uses that beautiful gold and vanilla ribbon. It uses these textural elements. These are not retiring, so they'll be around for a while, which is nice because these are a nice little, you know, thin wood piece. That's some nice texture. And you know, this background is just a holly leaf stamped over and over. This is a pretty simple card also, because there are 4 die cuts on here. There is the background berries in real red, the foreground berry accents in cherry cobbler. There's this Christmas wishes die, and then behind it, where there's the evening evergreen, that's also a die. So there's 4 cuts, but you can do it in one pass. So it makes it pretty, it's really a pretty quick card to do. Not as quick as this one though. Let's see how this one is done. Oh, look at my desk. Ooh, yikes. I need to move my stuff over, sorry. And believe it or not, I have cleaned up my desk quite a bit. I did because I knew I was going live tonight. Guess I didn't have quite as much time to clean as I thought I did. All right, but I did get my Christmas tree up. That counts, right? So we are going to start with a base of thick basic white. So that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored and folded in half at 4 1/4. So there's my base. And then I have another layer of just regular basic white. So this is much thinner. This is what's going to get embossed. So I'm going to bring in my Merry Melody 3D embossing folder. And I'm going to figure out what part of Joy to the World I really want featured. So I think I've got things pretty straight on here. And yes, this is Joy to the World. And you want to have it so that you're embossing, well, you can flip it either way here, but I always put the Stampin' Up! Side up. That'll give you the embossed side as you're looking at it. I'm going to bring in my embossing machine, my Stampin' Cut and Emboss. Need plate 1 because this is a 3D folder. I'll just take the folder and the cardstock in it, and then I'll put a plate number 4, number 4, right over that. And we're going to run it through. And how do we run it through? Yeah, we run it through this way. All right, so now there's 5 of you watching, but I only know that Sheila's here. If you're not quite sure how to chat, it might be because of the device that you're looking at, so rotate it a different way, or you should be able to swipe and see a chat, a little chat box, and then you can say hello. Let's see, so we've got this. This would look nice on shimmery white too, but if you're going to use shimmery white, you want to use a shimmery white base because they're not the same whites. So I like to get mine to match, of course. I'm going to adhere this with some green glue, preferably a bottle that's not empty. So let's do this one. Yeah, there we go. And this just gets centered right on there, and I want to see, let's see, I got to put my notes right side up here. Yeah, I almost got them wrong. There we go, that's right. Because these little flags that are on some of the notes, they always go to the right of the note. So this is what's called an 8th note right here. Let me see, let me bring it. Here's a little music education for you. Actually, this wouldn't be an 8th note because, yeah, I guess it is. Did you know that most Christmas music is in 3/4 time? Not that it really matters. It doesn't. It does have a different feel though. So I'm just going to put that on there. But anyway, your little flags, I'll come back up and show you, they go to the right of the note. So when I had it this way, I'm like, oh, my little flags are going to the left. That's how I knew it was upside down. All right, come on, you got to give me a thumbs up for that tip, because that's important, especially if you're sending a card to somebody who likes music. So now I'm going to bring in a piece of shaded spruce and a piece of basic white. I'm going to get out my my dies. I am going to get them out. Let's see, right here. And you can see this set of dies has a bunch of different things in it. It's got the large and the small, and the background and the detail parts of the leaves that the stamp set has. It's got some pine tree, pine spills. These two go for the berries, but we are using, and this is a nice little label that you could use. I'm not going to. So we're going to take out these two pieces, and that one doesn't fit. Ooh. Good thing I have another piece of scrap here. Now, I think I'm going to stamp first, because then I don't have to worry. Oh, well then if I make a mistake, it's not a big deal to do it over. I hate to have it die cut, because to me die cut's the more intensive kind of thing to do. I hate to die cut and then ruin it with a bad stamp. So I'd rather stamp and then get the die cut going. But I do on my piece here have an idea, like, all right, it's going to go somewhere right around there. I'm just stamping Christmas wishes in real red, which is a very nice Christmassy red. And shaded spruce is a nice Christmassy kind of green. I'm going to center this where I want it, and because I don't really want it to move, I'm going to hold it down with some washi tape. You can use some, you could use a Post-it note. I'm trying to get my washi tape off here. There we go. I'm going to de-stickify it a little bit. And let's just see where we want this. Kind of want it centered left and right. So we're going to go just like that. Now I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine again. Now because I'm not embossing this time, I am cutting. I need a number 1 plate. And I need a number 2 plate. And I need a number 3 plate. This one's fairly new. I'm going to put that in at an angle because I don't want this hard edge going through. It's harder on the machine. It's scarier here. So we just do it this way, at an angle. That feeds it through a little bit at a time, so it's not quite as jarring. All right. So we've got this done and this done. I'm going to very carefully take this off, and I can reuse this. I often stick it right to my handle on my machine, so I don't have to look for my washi tape anymore. All right. So you can see you've got a few of these pieces in here that you can just take a little brush and kind of brush out, or you can take your pick tool and poke it out. I like the brush. Here we go. All right, let's get this out of the way. So look at this fine line here. It's just, it's a really nice little look. Would be very difficult to get any other way. And I don't worry about adhering that part down. I just put my dimensionals on the back. So I'll put them right here. So, those of you who are watching, did it snow where you were today? Snowed where I was. I went to work and it was just beautiful. I thought it was supposed to stop and turn over to rain around 10 or 11 o'clock this morning, but nope, it did not. All right, I'm going to bring in my little green piece here. So you can see that that is meant to go right there. So where is the best place to adhere or put the glue? On the green or the white? Of course it's the white, because that's the one that's skinnier. So we're just going to put just a little bit. If you are a heavy-handed green glue person, you probably want to invest in a little tiny detail bottle. You can get those on Amazon. I have a few extra. If you're local, you can ask me for one next time you see me. Well, do it in advance so I can bring it for you. I don't have mine handy. I think it's still packed away from a recent event. But I'm just going to put this on here now. So there, we've got that. We'll pull off the back here. All right, and we are ready to adhere this to the front of the card. So it really is that simple. Now we're not quite done. Not yet. I'm going to bring in some embellishment. And I've got my take your pick tool because I'll need that. And I'm going to get out my red rhinestone basic jewels, which I just love these. Sprinkle them on like candy almost. So if you look at my original, I have 3 little berries up here and I only have 1 down there. I think I might go a little crazier this time. I think I might put 3 in both places. So I just like that clump of berries. There we go, like that. And then we could just make another little clump right here. Sure, right there, like that. And there I have the front of my card. Now, of course, we're not done because we have to do something on the inside. So I could stamp some leaves or some berries. I think I'm going to go with the berries and just the berries because, again, I really like the clean and simple white kind of look here. So let's go ahead and get out a couple of blocks. I think this block is too small. It is. Let me get a slightly bigger one. Okay, so the more solid image is the one that is going to be the real red. I'm just going to stamp that down here. And then I'm going to put a little accent over the top in cherry cobbler. Usually I don't recommend mixing reds, but it really works on this. I'm gonna try to get over it. Remember, I'm trying not to get in the camera's way. There. And that just adds some roundness to our berries, makes them look a little bit more natural. And let's go ahead, we'll keep our real red out because we need an inside sentiment. Now you'll notice that the leaves of holly doesn't really have an inside sentiment. This From Our Home to Yours, I would not put that on the inside, mostly because it's too small. Same thing with the Two Friends Near and Far. Joy and Peace just don't work for me on the inside either. I've already done Christmas wishes, so I probably wouldn't do Christmas greetings. So I'm going to get out my favorite, one of my favorites, which is Christmas to Remember. And may this be a Christmas to remember and cherish. I mean, I could say have a holly jolly Christmas, but I think it's going to be may this one be one to cherish. I just love that sentiment. I use that one a lot. So let's go ahead and get my block out. All right. Did anybody stay home? Any of you that were out in the, or where it was snowing, did any of you stay home and stamp today? I went to work. And it was great because I work at a church, and so one of the things that we did as a church was we collected, well, we purchased the stockings for families in transitional housing due to domestic violence. So they've escaped domestic violence, and so we gave them a bunch of stockings, and we found the ages of the children, and we filled the stockings with stuff, and for the moms too, and then put gift cards in it. So for the kids got like a $20 gift card to a movie theater and a $20 gift card to Walmart. The moms got a Walmart card plus a gas card and a coffee card. Like, it was just so wonderful. And so I packed all that up today and I shipped it out. So that was the highlight of my day, being able to deliver all the generosity that we'd seen come in. So there is our card. Now remember, as I said, the Leaves of Holly bundle is being discontinued. It's going away, so it's your last chance. This paper, this is the bag that we're going to be creating on Sunday for my last 12 Sundays of Christmas. So be sure to tune in on Sunday at 2, or you can catch the replay. I'm going to show you how to take 2 sheets of 12 by 12 to make this large gift bag. So this gift bag measures, I say large, I mean it's not really a large one, but it's large for made out of paper. It's 6 inches wide, and it is 7 inches tall, and it is 3 inches deep. So it will hold quite a bit. This paper is part of that Leaves of Holly suite or Boughs of Holly suite, and it is out. So we are no longer carrying this. We ran out. We're not going to get any more in. And then of course this is some of the red ribbon. I think this is the red ribbon that is on clearance sale as well, which is a great Christmas ribbon. So I always check the clearance rack for stuff like that. And then you can see that I had, well, maybe you can't see, but these are not stamped. This is cut out from the paper, and I just used it to decorate the tag. So unfortunately, I filmed this before we ran out of the paper, but you can certainly adapt any paper that you have to make this bag. So I hope you'll tune in on Sunday to do that. Again, thank you so much for watching. I'm glad that you were here. And if you have not finished your Christmas cards, you better pick something quick like I did and get to work. Have a great night, everybody. Merry Christmas.